Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
No. Good morning.
I just groaned as I tried to lift my leg up. Oh.
You okay?
I'm okay.
I'm over here sucking it in.
You look great. You don't need to suck it
Thanks,
in.
it's because I am. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, it's Tuesday, everybody.
And we are going to start with controversy. There's a video that is causing a bit of a stir on TikTok and on the internet right now. And I'm just curious what you would do at home.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those moral, ethical kind of questions.
Right.
So we'll just play it because she sets it up pretty good. So listen.
So I work at a jewelry store, and today a man came in looking for a gift for his wife for their 10th year anniversary. He ended up picking out a piece that said, "My beautiful wife." And I said, "Anything else for you today?" And he said, "No, that's it for her, but I do want to make another purchase using a separate credit card. And could you possibly create a different account for me?" And I said, "Sure, what are you looking for?" And he said, "Do you have anything that says girlfriend?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Perfect, I'll take it. And do you have anything that says happy 1-year anniversary to go with it?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Perfect, I'll take it." So I boxed everything up all nice and I put them in their respected bags. He had me mark a K for Kristen on the bottom of his wife's bag and an L for Laura on the bottom of his girlfriend's bag. I put pretty bows on them. I handed it to him. I said, "They're gonna love it. Have a nice day." And he said, "Thank you." I just remembered that his wife's name is Laura and his girlfriend's name is Kristen. I must have mixed up the bags. Oops. So I work at a jewelry store.
All right.
I hear people in the control room laughing.
All right. So obviously she is saying oops, but it sounds like she knew what she was up to.
Oh, she knew what she was up to.
Yeah, and she was trying to set some sort of record straight, and the comments.
So as of yesterday afternoon, it was 38,000 responses, and I'm sure it's up to many more right now because this thing is on fire.
Right.
And some people are saying, just do your job.
Yeah, your job is not to interfere. Your job is to sell the jewelry. That is what your job is to do.
And what if her boss sees this video?
Right.
And then she's setting up customers. However, there's also the other side who say, hey, a little vigilante justice.
Yeah.
Let's let this woman know what she needs to know. Yeah.
So what do? Do you meddle? Do you not meddle? Do you do what you think is right, even though maybe it's none of your business? Or do you not? Like, what do you do?
See, part of it, when I watch this video, like, I don't know, and I don't know her, so it's very difficult to make this judgment, but it seems like she's a little giddy to tell us the story. Like, she's enjoying it, and so I get that. Like, she's enjoying the idea that, like, hey, I got this guy.
Yeah. You think you're hiding things.
But his wife is, I mean, that's going to be horrible news, I would assume, for the wife.
Right.
So that's not something that I would get giddy about, you know. Like, but I don't know. It's like on fire on the internet.
Well, I've been watching the show Emily in Paris, and they talk a lot.
Somebody mentioned that this morning. Yes.
So they talk about like these open-ish relationships on the show, at least, and how the wife may know about a mistress and approves, but it's just not talked about.
And maybe that is a deal in that relationship.
I don't know.
And who knows?
I don't know. Yeah, it's creating a lot of controversy and a lot of buzz, and so we just wanted to put it out there and see what you guys thought, because
Yeah. What would you do? Yeah. All right, well, hey, something else we wanted to show you, and you can also weigh in on this. So this is happening at the Smiling Moose on East Carson on the south side.
Really interesting.
Kind of mysterious. So they sent us this video. It's a motion sensor camera system, and it picked up, now watch very carefully, it looks like a lit cigarette that is sort of floating through the air.
Is that what you saw?
Well, that's the way it was described, right? So there you saw it go through, and then we're going to loop it so you see it again.
Are we coming back? Is it slowed down? Here
I'm
you go.
missing
There
it.
you go. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, there I see it.
Okay.
It is slowed down. So it like blinks. So like, could it be a moth? Could it be whatever? But you know, it looks like it could be a lit cigarette that goes like, then makes a turn 90 degrees down a hallway.
So Mike sent this to me yesterday. We were talking on Twitter, and then he sent me the email with some more information about it. And he says that some people have said that there have been things in the building. It's been around for a long time in various forms and establishments.
Right. Under different names.
Yes, but he said, what do you think? And when I first saw it, I thought, that looks like a moth. Like it could be just a moth flying by. And then you look again, and then you slow it down.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I know that like this time of year, people are intrigued by, you know, Halloween and what could this be, or their ghosts or anything like that. He said that other people have reported in that building that they have seen like apparitions, and he's heard stuff there before that like with weird noises that he couldn't quite account for. But this is the first time where he's thinking,
what is this?
what is this? So we wonder too, what is this?
Yeah. Hey, any of our paranormal experts out there, because I know we have them in Western PA. If you guys see something on this, tell us.
Yeah.
The conversation continues.
Exactly. So that's the smiling moose on the south side.
And then a cat rising from the dead.
I love this story.
I love this story.
Yeah, so there's this local woman, and her home burned down in April.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she lost her dog and she lost her one cat.
Right.
Well, then,
she thought.
she did lose one cat, but there was a second cat that was unaccounted for. And so she assumed that that cat also passed away. Not the case. So the cat's name is Hope, which I love that the cat's name is Hope, was unaccounted for. And then Wanda Humphreys gets a phone call 5 months later. She's contacted by the Humane Animal Rescue because Animal Control picked up a stray cat. Sure enough, it was microchipped. They were able to reunite, and this is the video that you're seeing here. So Hope is back home with Wanda, and I love it.
Yeah.
And so anyway, let's listen.
I encourage everyone to get their cat chipped, because without the cat being chipped, I would have never knew Hope was still alive. And I'm just happy and thankful for everybody at the Humane Society of Homewood to reunite her back with us.
Look at
Hope looks good for like, I don't know where Hope's been eating and all that for like 5 months, but Hope looks good.
She's making do. Well, we love this story. We're glad to pass it along. And Wanda, we wish her all the best.
Yeah.
That's a tough go to go through all of that.
Absolutely. One little silver lining there that she found,
It really
found the
is.
cat. All right, well, from cats to squirrels, you knew it was probably going to happen, right?
They're back.
They're back. A viewer named Debbie, who is familiar with my squirrel saga. By the way, we have not seen the squirrel lately.
So that's all you had to do was be friends with it. And it was like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
I'll go bother someone else now.
I think that's maybe what it is. Like, he's not hanging out at all anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway, Debbie sent us a video of a squirrel, and this is a pet squirrel, apparently. But watch this.
Aww.
This is like a
Is she
toothbrush,
brushing
right?
him?
Right.
Oh my God.
I mean, and the squirrel's loving it, I guess. And I mean,
House squirrels can live up to 20 years.
although we should say that vets say it's not a good idea to adopt a squirrel. It's a
Oh my-
wild animal.
Look at this.
I know. It's like, oh, get that spot. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Because squirrels have really big claws. And there are other reasons why you might not want them in the house. So we can ask Dr. Mike about that next time around. But in fact, wild animals are illegal sometimes to take into people's homes. So.
Dr. Mike is a lover of all animals. Like, he's a huge fan, and he cares for rats and other animals that maybe aren't traditional pets that you would think of.
Really? He's talked about keeping rats as a pet?
Yes.
Wow.
We'll talk to him.
Okay,
He
next
has a
time
wealth
Dr.
of
Mike is
knowledge.
on, we're going to talk to him about unusual pets.
He'll blow your mind. Just
Okay.
you watch.
All right. All right, look forward to that. Well, you know, during the pandemic, things have been rough for so many people. And, you know, some people have lost their jobs. Other people are just really trying to scrape by. And so it's neat to hear these corporations that are stepping up to pay extra. And so Target is going to pay $200 to each of its more than, listen to how many employees they have, 350,000 employees. And they're not alone. Lowe's is also going to spread out an additional $100 million in bonuses to hourly employees this month. And, you know, it's just companies trying to make it a little bit easier. And it really shows that they value their customers. Like, they're still making money, and they're in a position that they're able to do this, and they're able, I mean, it helps the economy too.
Right. Well, you know, and not all businesses are in this same position, but we know that some of these bigger box stores who were able to stay open since March, and maybe were even busier because they were the only locations open, may be faring better than others. But it is nice to see that they are taking that profit and making sure that their employees are well taken care of during this time.
Because it's, I mean, smaller stores obviously may not be able to do that. Some of them are struggling just to pay the bills and to keep the lights on. And it depends on what you're selling too.
Right.
So, you know, anyway, it was nice to see that.
Well, CBS is reporting that last month, 4 times more women than men left the workforce. And I think this is really interesting to give some thought to. This is coming from the National Women's Law Center. The report says that 1 in 4 women are thinking about leaving the workforce or downshifting their careers because of COVID-19. So, I just think that this is going to be a bigger issue, not just now, but re-entering the workforce for women after they have children or spending time with family can be very, very difficult. And they're saying the hardest hit are women, mothers, Black women, and women in senior management level positions.
Yeah, and you know, and some women are saying they're making the choice to stay home because their kids are being homeschooled and there's no other child care option.
Right.
And you know, and I mean, it obviously, I mean, this is just an obvious statement. The workforce is less because there are not as many women working in it because of what's going on.
Yeah.
So something to take note of.
Yeah.
An unfortunate consequence of the pandemic that you might not think about. All right, well, we asked you to send in. Oh, your hair's coming undone?
I'm losing. Okay, there we go. All better.
We asked you to send in pictures of your pets dressed up for Halloween, dogs in particular, because we're calling this Halloween.
But even though cats don't howl, we still love your cat pictures. And look at this cutie pie. This is Yoda.
Sent in
Yoda
by
the cat.
Lauren, dressed with his Yoda hat.
I think this is adorable.
Yoda, you're looking great.
And next up, this is from Patrick, sent in Teddy the puppy, dressed up as a teddy bear. I like the dogs and cats that have names that match them, their costumes.
That's true. Two in a row here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then finally for today, Cheryl sent us this photo of her new grandpuppy. We love this one named Brody. Brody could stop by and deliver a package anytime.
Oh my gosh.
Dressed up as a postal worker. We love it.
That's
so keep
adorable.
them coming. Post them to our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, and we're going to continue sharing them up to Halloween.
So fun.
Yeah. All right, it is time to take a break because there is a lot to get to this hour, like our favorite Tuesday game, What's It Worth with Dr. Lori. And you sent in really some great items for us to appraise this week, so we will find out coming up what they're worth.
Plus, want to get away? We'll tell you about an easy fall road trip to catch the changing leaves and sip some good wine. Sounds good, right?
Yeah. Plus, got junk? See how to get rid of all your unwanted stuff with just one phone call. The perfect solution if you've been cleaning out your basement or attic during the pandemic and then don't know what to do with all the stuff.
Plus, sampling fall food at its finest with one of the Pittsburgh premier restaurants. It's a good day here on PTL when Lamont shows up at the studio door with foods and drinks.
We're excited, so stay with us to check out that and a whole lot more on this Tuesday, October 20th. Thank you for watching PTL. We're going to be right back.